What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ethan's Exotic Escapades. Today, I'm up really early in the morning because I'm going with Todd to pick up an animal shipment for the store. Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe to join the tribe, and I'll see y'all when we got the shipment at the store. All right, guys, we made it back to the store, and we've got all of our boxes here, and we're gonna go ahead and unpackage them and show y'all what we got.
Now, the first thing I do is these guys have been in darkness all the time, so I'm going to take the lids off so they can start to make their eyes feel normal with the light so they're not quite as stressed. They're going to be a little scared. It's kind of a fun part of the time where you get to see everything that you got. I have to do this for all three of these. Actually, I'll do it on this side. This one I can just fold over and then it'll stay on. Happy, excited fish. Okay, got a couple of boxes here that came in with the order. One is just my big old tub of kelp flakes that I feed the tropical little tetra fish in the store. So I'll set that aside for now because my priority is to get all these live fish out of the bags. And this other one is my dubia roaches, and these are mediums. The mediums are still pretty small. Got dubia roaches, and then giant mealworms. These are kind of big little mealworms. And then I got superworms, which are the big guys that can bite you. Some people are freaked out and they think their lizards are freaked out because these guys will bite. They will bite. They have little pincers, but it doesn't hurt that much. Okay, I also got a bunch of mice in. Open that up. This is on a slide. I just kind of peek in and make sure they made the ride okay. It's always kind of difficult, so they don't have an easy time getting out. Our little white guys. A whole bunch of those in. There's the same thing in there, and in here we have kind of a different thing, and he's real sweet. We got a floppy-eared bunny. Hey, sweet baby. He's probably about ready for some water, but that's pretty cute. So that guy was special ordered, so they'll be in just a few hours, maybe 30 minutes to pick him up. So we'll set him over here, then I'm gonna get my buckets and then we're gonna start getting fish out of here. Okay, so now it's time to take all the fish out of the boxes, out of the bags, so that they can breathe better and get out of their stressful situation. So we have some kind of rare, these are Millennium rainbow fish, and these are really big. They had them on special, so I thought I'd try them out. They're going to be kind of brownish gray with red. And they have a lot of red, like fire engine red. So sometimes I'll pour some of the water down into here. Hopefully a fish doesn't come out with it like they're trying. Then I pour it into here slowly, gently. Okay, these are good size. So these are going to go in my tank with the rainbows, which is right here. The water that they're in these bags is kind of cold because it's still cold outside. So I don't acclimatize them. I just put them in because the warm water is not going to hurt them. These are gold dojo loaches. Everybody looks alive. Everybody looks healthy. And they're going to go with the regular dojo loaches over here in the tank. Pour them out. These guys are little oink oinks. They love to eat. They get about 9 inches long. Very active, especially around feeding time. And they're real slimy. They're not an eel though, but they kind of look like an eel. I have gray ones in there already. There they go. So whenever I put them in, I check them out for their health. This one could have an issue. His tail is a little chewed, but I'll keep an eye on him. I have 24 hours. Every now and then you get a dead one or you get one that's sick. But I have 24 hours to report that, and then I get credit for it. We're gonna do some koi right now. Here's some koi fish. These are butterfly koi. And smallish ones. So I'll try to get some of this. See, koi are kind of a dirty fish. They poop a lot, and so their water is more stinky. Goldfish, Plecos, Plecostomus, and koi goldfish are kind of stinky fish. So they're going to go in our pond here. Introduce them to their friends. And so their color doesn't look real bright right now, but it will be bright. So I'm a little concerned with that guy. He came out a little sideways, but they were kind of crowded in that bag for a while, so I'll have to monitor him, keep an eye on him today and see if he's going to really be okay. He may be fine because this pond is super oxygenated, so it's like a really good environment for him. So if he has a chance to make it, he'll make it. These are just regular neon tetras, so when I always inspect it to see if I see ick or anything like that on, and they look good so far. I don't see any dead in there, which is really good. Sometimes they jump, so I gotta be careful in the placement of the bag as they come out. I always want to make sure all of them came out because sometimes they'll stick in the bag. And these guys will go right here. Their color isn't going to be real pretty right now because they've been in that darkness and in that white styrofoam all that time. But they'll color up in about an hour or two. Maybe 15 minutes is all they need. Another guy, hitchhiker, jumped in there. There we go. What do we have here? We got black moors. These are pretty good size. Some of them are good size. Black moor goldfish. Poopy. I can already see the poop floating around in there. They're going to be happy to get out of there. How would you like to be stewing in your poop and pee all day? Get back. These guys are pretty cute. These guys will get really big, like 9 inches long. I know right where these guys are going. These guys like cold water. So it's probably about the same temperature as I can feel to this tank because I don't put heaters in with my goldfish. Goldfish do not need heaters. There they go. Who's next? Oh, yeah, these are cool. Red claw crabs. They've all clumped up together in a little ball. So I know right where they're going to go. This one's going to be different. I'm just going to dump them out of the bag. So I just kind of pinch this off and drain it because they can survive out of the water. There we go. We're going to put them up here in the apartment complex. This will be fun. Clump crabs. So I want to look and make sure they're all alive. They should separate now. I don't know if they were having an inappropriate experience with a female or not. Yeah, I think they're all fine. They all look good. Next, let's do some small angelfish. Some little guys. I know where they're going. Some of them are really small. I got 8 of these. There's probably another bag with more of them. Looks like I got like a seal point and 3 marbles out of that batch. Let's see. Oh, these are turquoise jewel cichlids. I have one in there that's not too happy. Yeah, he's not even thinking. These are kind of small, but they'll grow up quickly. And right where these are going. They're going to go in the far left up here. And turquoise jewel cichlid. This is a beautiful fish. They'll be tomato red on their whole belly and their chin, and then really nice turquoise spots and a burgundy brown once they get their color and once they're about full grown. Pretty cool fish. Sometimes, you know, we encounter a dead fish here and there. It's usually not a whole lot, and it's just due to the stress, being in a different environment. They could be a little bit sick. Sometimes there's genetic issues with them. Every now and then you lose one, so you got to have a good environment to bring them into, and that's what I try to have. So they're about to leave kind of dirty, stinky water, and they're going to go into really good tanks, because I've been vacuuming these tanks quite a bit lately. So for these guys, I like to separate them and distribute them throughout the store in different tanks. So I'm going to drain off a lot of this, and then I'm just going to reach in and grab these guys by hand and put them in aquariums.
What are those?
Let's see, what are these? Oh, these are my Colombian spotted. They're all going in this one, actually. So I will dump them. This is what these are some of the best cleaners for your tank, and they have cartilage horns on them, and they get really pretty. They have a really big dorsal fin that looks like a sail on a boat. These are medium ones. These are pretty good size already. So they're gonna come out into their new little home. Everybody looks alive, everybody looks healthy. I should have another bag of those because I think I ordered 12 or 15 of those. These are a little bit more pricey of a fish. This might be Colombian. Yep, these are the other Colombians. They'll go in that same place. When they're big, these are gorgeous, gorgeous fish. People like to buy, I sell a lot of Colombian high fin. This company here carries them, Sun Pet, and the other one does not carry them very often. They haven't had them for probably about a year. I'm gonna have to remind them again. I reminded them last April, and they said, oh yeah, we'll get them in, and they must have forgotten. What do we have here? Oh, we have tiger botillas. This is a cool fish. One of my favorite fish growing up in high school was a tiger botilla. A little bit on the aggressive side. These guys are snail eaters.
Yeah, I love the botillas.
Yeah, these guys will go in with the black acaras, I think. Or yeah, maybe the catfish. And I'll put them at the black acaras. They'll be okay in there. These guys grow about 7 to 9 inches long. They have really good character. You don't really want to put just two together because they'll kind of fight each other. Let's put them in here. Yeah, they look pretty healthy. Yeah, they're nice and fat. With these guys, I always worry about them because sometimes they'll come in with a really skinny belly. There's my tag for them. These are kind of expensive fish. Those are $16 for those. But you cannot have snails if you have botillas of any sort because they all eat snails in the wild. What did I get here? Tiger barb regular. They gave me one. That is bizarre. I have never had this before.
Oh, that guy's...
One tiny baby
He's
tiger
so small.
barb all by itself. I have never had that before. I'll have to look on here and see if that's what they've done for all of them. So maybe I only got one. I guess one's better than getting none. I ordered at least 12 of them. Let's put a boy. He goes right up here. He's going in with some big guys. My African butterfly fish is up in the corner. He's pretty cool. I've had 4 customers this week tell me that I had a dead fish because they thought that that African butterfly up there was dead.
Oh yeah.
But he's not dead. He eats bugs off the surface. Actually has a really big mouth, like a bucket mouth. Let's see who we have here. These look like some little cichlids maybe. Yeah, these are rams. German blue ram cichlids. I thought I ordered, yeah, there's 3 in there. So these are sweet little guys. Think about where I'm gonna put them. They're really small. I'll put them with the Serpe tetras. That'll be a good place for them. These guys actually like acidic water. So I want to put them in an aquarium where I don't have as much calcium carbonate and I think I'll put them in here. That has some. I'll put them in this one. This one's a pretty acidic tank. These are German blue rams. They don't have their color yet. The color's starting to come in. Just because they've been in those boxes for so long. It just takes a while for their color to come out. Turquoise rainbow fish. These are dwarf rainbow fish. I sell a lot of these. These guys are really shiny, kind of light neon baby blue with red fins. Good fish. Should be 6 of them. Yeah, they all look good too. So I sell a lot of these. Important fish. This is something you're not going to see at like Petco or PetSmart. A lot of the fish that I have here today, these millennial rainbow, especially ones that big, like those are pretty cool. Look at his color coming out now. It's pretty beautiful fish. Sometimes only the males will have the better color, so I'm curious to see if those others are just females. Okay, on to the next one. We're going to do some guppies. These are platinum red tail. Looks like I have one that's passed away in there. Stinky water, pew. That's what happens when you have so many in a bag. And they've been in these bags for probably 18 hours, something like that. So I'm gonna take them out and put them in with my guppies. No, guys. So I always treat my guppies on the first day right away when I get them all in there with Paragard, because sometimes, I think there's one alive in there. Sometimes these fish have Costia parasite, so it's a preventive measure to prevent that. And he was alive. Always have to check the nets. Female guppies. Everybody wants female guppies because they want to make babies, but they're not going to sell you the same species of guppies because they don't want you breeding them on your own and going into business for yourself. So they want you to pay high dollar from a guppy breeder. So they always send you kind of like, we only get like kind of generic females. So they're all kind of mixed, different types of females. Females aren't as pretty as the males. They don't have the same color patterns and they get bigger than the males, but their fins don't get as big. So all of those look pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, this is a cichlid. This is probably my waru. Yep, this is a waru cichlid. Little itty bitty guy. This is a really cool fish. In Venezuela and Colombia, they farm these fish for food. So this is a common like tilapia or kind of like catfish farming that we do here for stores for human consumption. But they're really pretty fish as well. So he's gonna go over here. Because this tank they're not jerks. These are pretty nice fish in this tank here. But I'll still keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get bullied because he's an expensive fish. That is a waru. He's gonna look way different when he gets bigger. A lot of cichlids look really bland until they get a little bit older. Let's do some Plecos. I ordered some bigger Plecos this time. People like to get the bigger Plecos. I cannot tell you how many people will come in and they'll say, I need an allergy eater. And my first question is, do they think that algae eaters, plecostomus, eat fish poop? Because no, they don't eat fish poop. Let's pour out some of it here first. No fish eats fish poop. They might put it in their mouth, but they're going to spit it straight back out. Plants will eat a little bit of fish poop. So don't think that you don't have to vacuum your aquarium just because you have an allergy eater.
Yeah, we need to make some shirts that say "No fish eat poop."
Yeah. So what I do with these guys is I'll go around, because I know some of the tanks don't have them, and I'll put them in. These guys, big ones, can live out of the water for about 24 hours without being harmed. So these guys will help eat the algae in the tank for me while they're waiting to be homed with somebody. So I'll put a bigger one in here because these guys are a little aggressive. There he goes. I already got a little guy in there, so this one down here, I can feel him croaking a little bit too. There you go, go on in there, buddy. Got one more we'll put down here. So when I buy it, this helps me kind of clean the glass so I don't have to maintenance the glass as much. There, I think all of them got one. That's good. These are the same fish that I just put in, and Ethan noticed something in there. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's hiding right there. It looks like a stick. It looks like a walking stick, but Ethan knows that it's some sort of a bug. Here he is right there. In the corner right there. Yeah, he's alive.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's happy as can be. Looks like a mayfly larvae, like a
Yeah,
big old
it kind of
mayfly.
does.
Something like that. So I don't know if he's dangerous.
I don't know.
I don't think he is. So, well, let's see if he stings me.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna pour out all this water for the most part, and then I'll just reach in and grab these guys individually and disperse them through the tanks. So we need one down here, I think. This is a tank with some aggressive fish, so I like to get the bigger ones because they're tougher anyways. He's probably, yeah, he's gonna find a home back there. This one needs one. Yay! This one normally has auto sinkless. I have one auto sinkless in there. I'm gonna put a big boy in there too. He'll be happy in there. This one definitely needs it. He's got something to eat on there toward the bottom. Big boy. This one's got something to eat as well. And then let's do this one here.
Oh, the bug.
Oh, the bug?
Yeah.
You want to keep the bug?
I don't know. I'm gonna
Yeah, I don't know what type
show
of bug
whatever
that
this is. I don't either. This is the bug that was in there. I've never seen this before. It's alive. I have no clue.
Kind of looks like a mayfly.
Yeah, it does.
He's aquatic. He was surviving. Now you want to put him in here and check
Yeah.
him out later? All right. So now we're going to do the fish that most people want. I have people asking for these all of the time. We're going to put them in a prominent place. They're going to go right in here with this red blood parrot. And hopefully they're all really healthy. But people ask for these all of the time. These are called reed fish or rope fish. They look like snakes. People who are afraid of snakes are often afraid of these because they think they're a sea snake. But they're not even an eel. They're a sweet fish. They are little predators, so they like to eat small fish. So they will do that. You have to have your lid totally covering the surface, because if you leave like more than a centimeter, these guys will jump out. They have lungs as well. So I need the big net for this one. Let me grab that big red net, because these guys will get the heck out of here. They will be jumping big time.
These might be my new favorite fish.
They're from Africa, and these guys have lungs, so when they jump out and have their babies, got most of them there. When they have their babies in the wild, they kind of go out and spawn. They go out of the creek during the rainy season, where all the grasses that we've seen on television, where the wildebeest and the elephants and the zebras are. These guys, when it floods during the rainy season, they will go out there and lay their eggs, have their babies, and then they have lungs, so the babies can slither at nighttime when the sun isn't so hot. Once things start drying up after the rainy season, and they will go back to the original creek and live for the rest of the year, and then complete the cycle, work on the cycle the next year when they're mature enough to breed. These are a neat fish. They will survive out of the water for a while, but you don't want to, they won't survive overnight. So here comes a couple of others. I'm glad they only shipped about 4 of them together because it just makes the water cleaner. This was, I think, 3 together. So they're being kind of chill right now. Pretty cool. Let's get another bag. These are some bigger ones here. We need to get those guppies out too. And those are some other Puzzler albino chocolate Plecos. Let's put these guys do have spines, so if they jump out, be careful when you grab them because they will stick you. Yep. So I'll get him in a second.
One of them escaped.
I'll get him in a minute. I did it right over there, so at least I would catch him. You won't get away next time. These guys are more excited to get out.
They look like little ribbons in there.
Let's get old big boy. He's going to be hard to get down in there. Sometimes I just get lucky and I'll get him in there.
Nope, you got him.
Got him. Okay, here we go. There he goes. Oh, he's not a happy camper.
Oh no.
So let's narrate. What is he saying right now?
I think he's just screaming.
Yeah. Freedom! These are pretty good sized ones. I've had them bigger than this before, but these are all pretty big.
And how big did these get?
These guys get only about 14, 16 inches. So pretty big, but not huge. Not as big as their relatives, the Bisher or the Biker. Sometimes they'll jump out of the net. Kind of athletic when they want to be. I do enjoy this part of the job, letting them get out and get fresh water to breathe. One's stuck in there. There it goes. So when I get these in, I always want to look to see if there's like a fungal or bacterial infection on their scales. It'll be like a patch that looks milky white, and it'll have a distinct edge on it. If I have that, then I treat it with Paragard. Paragard is a good antifungal, antibacterial. All right, let's take a break from ropefish. They're going to be okay. We'll do some. These are Guaranis. These are red gold honey Guaranis. These are pretty cool. And I have to keep this tag because I don't have a tag for this one made. And these look pretty good.
Yeah, those are very vibrant.
Pretty little fish. So this is like a dwarf, so it's not going to get real big. Right, ropefish.
The last little bit of ropefish.
Got some angelfish. Angelfish are a little fragile, so they're always one of the first ones that I look for to take out and get them into better water. Looks like I got a koi and 3 marbled. Cute little guys. All right, let's get these neons, and these are albino chocolate Plecos. Okay, these are albino chocolate Plecos. I've got one of these in my tank at my house. Only got 6 of them this time because I have regular ones there, so. Oops. Stuck up to the top. There we go. Right here until I get to that. These are neon blue. These are very popular because they're shiny and they're blue. They have good color. These are normally one of the more hardy type of guppies, so I always like getting these guys. So we're gonna put them in the guppy tank. Just think of the conversation. Hey, 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 oh yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Hey, don't leave without me. Okay, the second box is done, so I'll pack that up in a minute. Let's see who we grab now. Oh, these are more neon rainbow fish. So those are the guys that, I think I got like 15, so they put just a few in one bag, and now I've got a whole bunch in this one. This is one these guys are baby blue, but like a neon tinfoil baby blue with red fins. Really cool fish. I sell a lot of these. Very popular, and you don't see these at other pet stores or regular pet stores very much. You will at like local stores like me, but PetSmart, Petco don't carry these very much. All right, so now I have keyhole cichlids. Keyhole cichlids are very sweet little guys. They only get about 3 inches long, 3.5 inches long. They have a black stripe and then a little keyhole shape on the back in front of their fin. Very, very sweet fish. Like, they're not going to cause problems or try to eat other fish in your tank. Real sweet guys. They're going to go in here. And they're really rounded in the front. They look a lot like a saltwater fish. They just don't have saltwater color. Here. Sorted, oh, these are the ram cichlids. I'm gonna put the rams in with them as well. This is assorted rams. Looks like we have one that's passed away in there. So I'll fish him out. I know I'm gonna need a tag. I may have a tag for rams, but I'll have to look through. But I'll put a tag up there just in case. Yeah, one of the gold rams didn't make it, it looks like. It looks like I got German blues and gold rams. I'll go in here with these keyhole cichlids because they're both pretty small babies. Oh, get out of there.
That one guy wanted to go back.
Knucklehead, get the heck out. I need to annotate that on here.
Can you tell us about what that is that you're doing right there?
Yeah, this is my kind of manifest or my invoice and what I should have in here. So I'm going through and trying to find the ram cichlids. There it is right there. So I just put a -1 for that gold one because I'll get credit for that. So all the fish that I've come across that were passed away, I will get credit for them. Let's see who's next. Oh, we're gonna do some lyre-tail black mollies. Looks like I see one passed away. He's been dead a while too. Hopefully the others are okay. Sometimes they just pass away due to stress. Or maybe the water's a little cold, and they put feeding pads in these a lot of the time. Take him out, dead one. Just gonna put him on there. He's gonna go in with my mollies. Oh, some of those are regular. Got regular mixed in with the lyre-tail. I don't care.
Looks like one regular.
It's the same cost anyways. People they won't really care about that. These guys need salt in the tank for sure. So you need to put aquarium salt, not table salt, because table salt will kill them. All right, now I've got koi fish. Everybody looks alive in there. They're gonna go into my 150-gallon koi pond. Pretty excited. Their color will come out in the next hour or two. They look a little dull right now, but they'll start to get really pretty soon. Different price range for these guys versus the bigger ones that I have. So that way, if you don't have a big budget, you can still get koi fish and get them young. Just you have to wait for them to grow up. We're almost done. These are red hump geophagus. Only 3? Oh, the rest are in those other bags, I think. Yeah, I want a bunch of these. A bunch of these bad boys. A lot of times it's normal for them to go sit at the bottom, and then it takes a little while. They'll come out and be happy and mingle with others. It's a little bit more of a round face. I wonder if they put the wrong ones in there. Their faces are more round. This might be a different type. Sometimes the fish people will do something different. Like, if I had to guess, I would say this is a different type of geophagus. I don't think this is a red hump, because a red hump does not have a rounded forehead. And these have a rounded forehead. They're the two that are in the kind of top, and that one back there. So I have a feeling that I got something different, which is cool. I'm just gonna have to wait for them to get bigger before I can tell people what they are. It might be a Geophagus abalios, something like that. Oh, that's the only 3 they sent me too. I ordered like 12 of them. Oh well. Let's see, I think these are green fire tetras. These are cool. They're gonna go in with the neons, but they look different. Like, these are pretty cool fish. Actually, I might get them confused with the neons. I think I'll put them in with the Congo tetras for this week. Definitely want to keep the sticker for this, because once again, I got to make sure I don't have any live ones remaining in the bag. Take this sticker over there. This is something you don't see every day. Green fire tetras. They look like neon tetras, but they have a green stripe and then they have a big kind of red thing in the back. But they don't have it right now because they're all bleached out due to stress. But soon they'll bring all their colors out. These are Julii Corridoras. They all look good though. None of them are dead. I'm going here with these guys. Whee! So these are Synodontis gold negrita catfish. These guys are gonna get about 9 inches long, and they look like a banana with fins. They're going to be really bright yellow when they mature. Right now they have a little bit of gray, and that's to help camouflage them in their natural environment until they're big enough to fend for themselves and they're smart enough to know who are predators and who are not predators. So they all look pretty good to me. These are expensive fish. There's already a few in there. They're hanging around the sponge filter. There's a bigger one. Starting to get more of the color. Get out. There he is. And maybe he's stuck. It looks like his pectoral fin got stuck. So I have to try to gently pull that out. I gotta secure it. There, I got it out. You want to make sure that you don't pull his body along with the net, because that'll hurt him. So I just made sure I secured the bone for his pectoral fin really hard and then pulled it so it doesn't harm him. So we're all done getting all the fish out of the boxes, out of the fish bags. And I wanted to, I always have a loss or two. I think I had 3 that were passed away in the bag, and so I'll get credit for those. And what they do is they just credit my account. So the next order I make, they will subtract the cost of that fish from it for me.
And does that include the fish that you didn't get as well?
The fish I didn't get, they don't charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they don't charge until after the shipment goes out. So yeah, so like it's all fair. It works out real well. So now I've got to go and I have to construct an email and tell my fish person at Sun Pet what's going on. I think I've got a rope fish that's not doing so hot there. There's one that was wobbling around. So I do keep an eye on fish because I notice and I remember which ones might not have looked so healthy, and I get credit up for 24 hours till. So for tomorrow, like right after I get here at noon, I have a period of time where I can let them know, send an email, let them know which fish have passed away. So one of the benefits of having getting your fish from me is that I'm the only one that really works with the fish in here for the most part, and I know all of the fish, and I have a very good understanding of fish disease, and so I monitor all the fish so that if they're sick, I will quarantine that tank. And that's one of the things I've told you guys before, is all of my tanks are individual. I don't have the fish sharing the water from tank to tank. So if I have a batch of fish that end up with a disease, I can isolate that tank and treat it with chemicals, with medicines to get them better. And that way the sickness doesn't go throughout everybody else, because I never want to sell a fish that is ill to anybody. And I have a hospital tank, so sometimes when a fish is sick, I'll put them in the hospital tank.
There's one more thing I wanted to show y'all before I ended this video off, and that is this super fire ball python. His name is Nimbus. He is gorgeous, and he is the sweetest ball python I've ever held in my life. He shows no aggression towards me, and he just loves to be handled. He's so curious. Look at how cute his face is. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to join the tribe. And I'll see y'all on the next exotic escapade.